I'm Roger Diener. Whether you're leading a section, a department, a division, or the whole operation, you will know that no amount of leadership training and exercises prepared you for the sense of isolation that goes with the job. Nor possibly did it prepare you for the fact that all of your communication is going to be evaluated with the question, how good are you as a leader? I say this because it's universal amongst everyone who has approached me to be my client, that they have no idea that communication upstairs needs to be structured differently from communication downstairs and sideways. They just communicate the way they always have without realizing it's different now. So I thought what might make it useful for you to watch this video is for me to just go a little further into how do you communicate optimally upstairs. That's written and or oral communication. If you think about it, your boss perceives themselves to be too busy to hunt and peck to find out what on earth you're talking about. They also try to avoid surprises. They want to know where you're heading early in the piece. They want to know, obviously, that you've researched your communication well and that rather than just dropping the problem in their lap, you have some ideas on solutions. Hence, 4 questions that could be floating around in your superior's head need to be addressed, and I suggest in the sequence that I'm going to give you. First question, what's it about? Second question, what's the big idea? Third question, what do you have to say about the big idea? And the fourth question, so what? Stop and think a moment. What's it about gives them the framework into which to confine your communication. What's the big idea tells them where you're heading. What do you have to say about the big idea is your opportunity to advance your data. And so what isn't dismissive, it's so what do you think should happen now? Now, I have found this to be monumentally effective. It was given to me in the late 80s by Stephanie Burns. I've used it ever since and taught it ever since. And I'm wondering if you would care to try it out, especially if on occasions your communication upstairs has been a bit problematic. Try it out, written or oral, and find out if that begins to improve matters. Here's a clue, all of my clients have reported in the positive, but I would like to ask you, please, if you do decide to give it a go, please communicate with me, drop me a line, roger@leadervision.com.au, and then I will have the pleasure of knowing that I've helped someone. So, I think that's enough for now, and so, goodbye.